everyone, so today we're doing just core. So you will just need yourself and a mat or a space, just somewhere for you to work, standing and lying down. So we're going to start off with our warm-up, focusing through the centre, but it is always nice to make sure everything is warmed up as well. So we're just going to start off with a march. Okay. So this will be lower impact class, as I say, focusing through the middle, but we will be incorporating arms and legs in as well. Okay. It's up to you whether you have trainers on, socks or bare feet. Depends how cold you are today. Okay, bring those knees up nice and high, adding that crunch through the middle. And to the centre, twisting side to side. Keeping your shoulders relaxed, not going too far. To the middle, legs back. So we're going to have a bit of a march, but legs back. And hands to the side. Hands on your hips, shoulders relaxed. Circle around. And one more time. Change direction. One more time. Up to the top. Good. Still focusing here, knees up, adding that crunch through the middle. Doesn't mean you got to keep bobbing up and down. We can just focus through the middle. Twisting side to side. You can take your head with you, or you can look in front. Arms down by your side, rolling your shoulders back. Nice deep breaths. One more big roll back and hold. Squeezing through your middle, by which point I mean to brace, so you're going to squeeze rather than breathing in. We're not going to hold at that point. We're just going to hold. So you're just going to squeeze your belly button, hold those muscles. Tilt, side to side. Keep that squeeze going. If you find that it disappears, just find it again and keep going. Great work. One more each side. And marching out. Marching those legs back. Hands on your hips. Big circle round. And again. Change direction. Big circle round. And again. Up to the top. Rolling shoulders back. One more big roll. Hands on your shoulders, or just balancing here. Tilting side to side. Pushing over the top as you tilt. Good, so we're starting to add that weight. It's still body weight, but we're using our arms to make it a bit tougher. Good, keep that squeeze through the middle. If you're not sure, just think squeeze your belly button. Good. And last one. Bit of a wiggle through the middle. Find your centre. Shoulders back and down. Tuck your chin. Curling down towards the floor. You do not have to touch the floor, just go as far as you can and curl to the top. Roll your shoulders back. Tuck your chin, curling down. As far as you can and up. Roll your shoulders back. Standing tall, one last go, curling down. Up to the top. Roll those shoulders back, reaching high. Good. Squeeze. You're probably going to get fed up with me saying that, but here we go. Squeeze. Arms up, small bend, and tilt, side to side. So this time you've got two arms acting as your weight. Good. Keep that squeeze going through your centre. Last time. Oh, go on, let's do one more each side. Relax down. Very well done. Moving about. Good. Okay, we're going to bring ourselves down towards the floor, so we're going to curl down again. So if you can bring yourself to the edge, tuck your chin, curling down. This time, walk those hands out in front. Good. And go sideways, there we go, to your high plank. Drop your elbows down, low plank. Drop your knees, your hips, unhook your toes, and looking forwards. Ease down, pushing up, sitting back on your heels. Onto your hands and knees. In this position, still going for that squeeze. So pull your belly button in and hold. You can still breathe normally, you're not holding your breath. Pushing your back to the ceiling, stomach to the floor. Back to the ceiling, stomach to the floor. One more time. Up and down. Centre. Good, you can just have a little bit of a wiggle, finding your centre. Bring your knees a little bit closer together and hands a little bit closer together. Extend your right arm and left leg out. Back in. Good. Your left arm, right leg out. And back in. Swapping sides again. Right arm, left leg out. Hold this time. Little bit of a bounce. Squeeze your stomach muscles. And back in. Swapping sides. Left arm, right leg. Hold. Bounce. Keep squeezing. Keep breathing. And back in. Right arm, left leg, push out. And then meet in the middle, knee towards your elbow, crunching in, making yourself small, push out again. Squeezing in, making yourself small, push out again. Relax down. Left arm, right leg, push out. Keep squeezing through those stomach muscles. Bring yourself in, make yourself small, push out, stretch. Make yourself small, push out and stretch. One more time, make yourself small, push out and stretch. To the centre. Push your back to the ceiling, stomach to the floor, to the middle. Take a seat. Good. Rolling your shoulders back. Good. Back nice and tall. Gap between your chin and your chest. Hands slightly behind you. And we're going to ease back and push up. Good. Now that bit is a bit more on arms, so we need to really bring in those stomach muscles. Arms off. Lean back. Sit tall. You are in charge. You decide how far back you go, how fast or how slow. Squeeze to bring yourself back. Good. To make it tougher, hold here. Keep those shoulders relaxed and squeeze to pull yourself up. So going back, squeeze, coming up. Good. Keep squeezing, keep squeezing. Bring it up. One last time. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And up. Good. Looking to one side. And looking to the other. Lying down. Bend your knees. A little bit of a rock from side to side. Now sometimes when people say core, you tend to think about crunches. So we've done a lot so far working through different muscles, going for the smaller muscles in the middle. So yes, let's bring in those crunches. Bending your knees, feet on the floor, supporting behind your heads. If you make this position with your thumbs free, your thumbs support your necks. Gap between your chin and your chest. Let's lift your head and shoulders up and down. Now we're going to go through lots of different exercises here. If you don't feel something working or it's too much to do, go back to the exercise that was before. Adding to this crunch, elbow to knee. So if you now feel that you've lost that crunch feeling, keep your feet down and just go for upper body. Or maybe add 2 legs. Good. Nose towards your knees, so you're keeping that gap between your chin and your chest. Go for one more. Head down, sorry, feet down, head up, tilting side to side. Just a few more of these. 4, 3, 2, 1. Head down, knees in, a little bit of a hug. Bring your knees, hips and ankles to a right angle. Extend one leg and swap. You can put your hands up if you wish. Just stops those knees coming any closer and makes sure that you're working the whole time. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great work. Rolling onto your front. Good. Bring your elbows underneath you, feeling that stretch. Forehead on your hands. Squeezing. Yep, it's there again. Squeezing those stomach muscles. Lifting one leg at a time, or 2 together. You may want to do upper body instead. both at the same time. One more. Elbows underneath you. Feel that stretch. Rolling over onto your back. Those 3 exercises are coming back. And I'm getting a bit warm. Okay, so it's crunches. Supporting behind your heads. Crunching up and in. Maybe adding those knees one at a time or 2 together. Or not at all. It's your choice. No legs, alternate legs, or both legs. 2 more. Last one. Keep your head up, tilting side to side. If at any point you need to have a little breather, that is fine. You can rest down, stretch top to toe, and join back in when you're ready. Keep squeezing those stomach muscles, holding them strong. One more each side. Rest down, heads down, knees in. Hips, knees and ankles to a right angle. Kick and swap, and swap, and swap. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And down. Good. Rolling over. Elbows underneath you, feeling that stretch. Make sure that we're not leaning forwards, shoulders forwards, head down, sitting up nice and tall. Good. Whilst we're in this position, hands have come apart. Tuck your toes. You might have guessed it. Squeeze those stomach muscles. Probably did. And lift up to your plank. Have a little daydream. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Okay. Short one to begin with. Next one. It is very important that we keep that squeeze going to support your lower backs on the next one. If this next one's too much, please just hold your normal plank. So we're going to come up from here. Drop your hips down and then back to the centre. Drop your hips down and back to the centre. One more. And rest. Good. Sitting back on your heels. Maybe having a little bit of a wiggle through the middle. And one last time, lying on your back. Okay, feet on the floor, knees bent, fingers interlocked, thumbs spare. Support your heads, elbows wide. Here we go. If you want to, let's add those knees one at a time or both together. well done. Taking your time, so we're not going too fast. Squeeze in those last ones. And heads up, feet down. Reaching down towards your shoes. Or socks, or toes. Hope you're still squeezing. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest those heads down. Knees in. Hips, knees and ankles. Here we go. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Rolling over, lying on your front. Elbows underneath you, feel that stretch. Giving those legs a bit of a shake out. Now this time, if you wish, now that we've definitely warmed up those backs, let's see if we can push a little bit further, straightening your hands. And easing down. Bring your hands closer, so your hands are underneath your armpits. And then push. Try to keep your hips down. You can do it this way, bringing your hips off. Or keeping them down. You get more of a stretch if you keep your hips down. Ease back. Sit back on your heels. Reaching forwards. Good. Coming back onto your hands and knees. And yes, I'm going to say it again. Squeezing, holding through the middle. I'm going to face you for this next one. Hopefully I have enough room. Extending your right arm, left leg. Oh, no, not quite enough room. There we go. And bring it out and in. So you're trying to slightly throw yourself off balance. Good. Squeeze those stomach muscles. And rest. Good. Same on the other side. Left arm, right leg. And move. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Good. Nearly there. Keep squeezing, keep squeezing, keep squeezing. And rest. Very well done. Staying in this position. Take one hand, turn it over. Pushing underneath the other arm, shoulder coming down towards the floor, head resting at the side. Pushing up. Taking the other hand, turning over, pushing underneath, head resting down. Pushing up. And hands and knees. Taking a seat. Moving your legs. Finding that comfortable position, sitting nice and tall. Holding. Leaning. Shoulders are relaxed. Arms out in front. Twist. Side to side. Good, well done. To really add with that balance, you can take your feet off. If that's too much and you've lost the feeling through your middle, put your feet back down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rolling shoulders, sitting tall, leaning forwards. Sitting tall, lying down. Okay. Knees into your centre. Now this one we're going to go from an exercise to a stretch. Palms facing down. Heads resting. Knees rocking. Bring your legs a little bit straighter, toes towards the ceiling. And try and rock that little bit further over, using your stomach muscles to bring you back up. Do not go too far that you can't come back up, but if you do, just allow yourself to roll over and then come back to the middle. Good. And then knees in. Give them a hug and circle round. Knees in the middle, arms out wide. Let 2 knees fall to one side and you look the opposite way. If that stretch is too strong, push your legs further away from you. If you want to, bring those knees up and hold. Same on the other side. Knees over the centre. Turn your heads. Less of a stretch is legs straight. More of a stretch is knees up. Knees to the centre. Bring your feet down. Bring yourselves up to sitting, however you wish. Coming up, hands in front. You may want to bring your feet a little bit wider. Hands in the middle. Pushing your legs straight. Curling up. Roll your shoulders back. Oh, as I've disappeared from the screen. Hands on your hips. Big circle around. Take your time. Change direction. Big circle round. Up to the top. Arms reach high. Reaching forwards. Relax down. Hands over one leg. And the other side. To the centre. Curling up to standing. Roll your shoulders back. And give yourselves a clap. Yeah. Great work today, very well done. Hope you feel as though you've worked all the way around through your middle. And I shall see you soon. Bye.